Thank you.
Hi, here. Hi, Tarak. Hi, Charan. Haricharan from Hindustan Times. See, when you guys agreed to come on board after you heard the script, at any point, did you guys think or even wish you could have swapped your roles? Did you even have the discussion between you guys, even like, casually?
I mean, not in terms of his character is better, so I want that, or maybe I'm speaking for myself. I'm sure he's felt the same. But in terms of the hard work, sometimes when I'm working very hard, and obviously there were days when he has relaxed days, I wish I got into that schedule and into his character.
It was more of jealousy that he's got more free time or I've got more free time.
Schedule of hard work,
Yeah,
sir will do too much, so we should swap like that.
And there were times where we were jealous of each other also, where Yannick shooting in the Pode, but he packed him up.
Right.
So I used to just look at him. And when the mom's going, the kid will அப்படியே சின்ன பசங்க அப்படியே பார்த்துட்டே இருப்பாரு இல்ல, ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி டேய் விட்டு போயிடுயா நீ இரு நான் வரேன். Where?
Right.
Sometimes he sent me away. He packed him up at 4:30 in the morning. Sometimes he packed me at 5:30 in the morning. So this was more of that, but we never felt that Chan would have been better in this and I would have been better in that.
Okay.
Look at that man. He's the man who decided.
Right. A follow-up question to Rajamouli sir. So, but how did you imagine they would perfectly fit these characters? Like, did you take into consideration certain factors that, they could probably, convincingly portray, or, certain strengths? I mean, how did you kind of judge, they would fit these characters? Or did you even think of swapping at some point, and how did you decide on that?
Casting them is more instinctive rather than having lot of calculations. Once we started writing those characters, I mean, I never analyzed that. Now, because you're asking, now I am analyzing why I cast them, because the decision was very instinctive. Probably what was going in behind my mind was I need a kind of brotherhood between them, a kind of romance, between both of them, and a kind of camaraderie. And they should be a kind of image in the people, because they are portraying, freedom fighters. So probably that was at the back of my mind, but just as the characters were shaping up, the decision was very, very instinctive.
Rajamouli sir, yes sir. I mean, over here. I mean, Bahubali was totally, I mean, we have heard legendary stories based on those things. You just came out with those characters. But here is a story of two legends we have heard about. So the fact meeting fiction, the facts marrying fiction, that's going to be a biggest task when you conceive the story. So how did you overcome that? Because it has to make believe, and at the same time it should appeal to audience also. How did the story got conceived and how did you execute it?
There are two completely different things that one is an inspiration, one is an eye-opener. One fact is that the legends of Alluri and Komuram, very interesting coincidences. They were born roughly at the same time, around 2-3 years apart, in the start of the beginning of the 20th century. And they left their homes when they were in early 20s, just entering 20s. They left their respective homes. And no one knows what happened to them about 3-4 years of time. There is no record in the history. Then after 4 years, they came back to their respective homes, respective places, and started fighting against the oppression. Alluri against the British, Komuram against the Nizam rule, for the self-freedom, for the rights of the tribals. And then they fought in the same modus operandi, striking the police stations, taking the guns, training the people, inspiring them to take up the armed struggle. And interestingly and sadly, they met their end in the same way in the hands of the British. Very interesting coincidences. We know the story, what happened when they left, before they left the home. We know the story, what happened after they came back. But no one knows what happened in these 2-3 years. That I felt is very, very interesting. What if they two have met? In history, they never met. What if they two have met? What if they became friends? What if they inspired each other to become what they are in their real life? That portion I took and completely fictionalized it. What you see in RRR is nothing to do with the history. It is completely fictionalized. And interestingly, what gave me confidence is a film of a completely different genre, Inglourious Bastards. Now, if you have watched the film, you will be watching the film and suddenly Hitler dies in a completely different way. He shot dead, and he shot dead. I was completely blown away. This is not history. But I was so thrilled watching that. Now I thought, yes, when you are completely fictionalizing it, you can completely fictionalize it, but you have to explain to the people that it is fiction, not history. It's not a biopic. Now that we try to do with RRR.
ஹாய் சார், இங்கே மேலே சார் பாகுபலியில் வந்து முக்கியமாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரம்யா கிருஷ்ணன் ராஜமாதாவா கேரக்டர் வேல்டு அளவுக்கு பேசப்பட்டது. ஸோ RRRல அந்த மாதிரி பேசப்படக்கூடிய கேரக்டர் எந்த கேரக்டர் அவ்வளோ ஸ்ட்ராங்காக இருக்குமா?
Every character, Bahubali, Ramya madam did a fantastic job as Sivagami. She got a lot of name, but likewise, every character got. Kattappa sir got his own name. I'm saying Kattappa sir. Okay, Kattappa. Satyaraj sir got his own name. Obviously, Prabhas, Devsana, Sweetie, everyone got their own name. Likewise, the characters in RRR are much more clearly etched, much more clearly written. I think everyone will remember the characters of RRR for a very, very long time once they see the movie.
Sir, a question to both Tarak and Ram Charan.
Ram Charan sir,
Sir, who's
junior NTR sir, ரெண்டு பேருக்கு இந்த
ஒருத்தர் கேளுங்களே.
நீங்க பல வருஷமா வந்து டோலிவுட்ல இருந்து கோலிவுட்டுக்கு வரீங்க, நாங்க ஆதரவு தரோம். இப்போ லேட்டஸ்டா வந்து நிறைய எங்க கோலிவுட் ஹீரோக்களோட படங்கள் வந்துட்டு டப் பண்ணி வந்ததுக்கு இப்போ தனுஷ், விஜய் சார், சிவகார்த்திகேயன் இவங்கெல்லாம் நேரடி தெலுங்கு படத்துக்கு வராங்க. அவங்களுடைய போட்டியை நீங்க வந்து எப்படி சமாளிக்க போறீங்க, இல்லை அவங்க வர்றதை பத்தி நீங்க என்ன நினைக்கிறீங்க?
Sir, everyone is welcome to every industry, is what I think. இது ஒரு போட்டியா இல்லாம ஒரு ஹெல்தியா, because talent, people are in search of talent. Wherever there's talent, people are ready to accept it. So the more talent as a country we are creating, the better it is for the upliftment of our country. Today, somewhere, I've observed this. I mean, thanks to this man and his film Bahubali, we're somewhere not calling ourselves regional films anymore. We've become one big Indian film industry. Vijay sir's Master has worked wonders in Telugu. Dhanush sir's movies have worked wonders in Telugu. The same way, somewhere we'll have to break these barriers and become one big industry. And it's happening. And trust me, you and me will see a day where we will all be casted in one big film. Someone was talking about, in fact, I think you were talking about, you sir, especially were talking about Rajmouli casting all the stars. Hopefully one day when he's doing his dream project Mahabharata, why can't we all be a part of it? That will be one big Indian film.